tell you the story of the three little pigs, Italiano style, huh? She's got a Marco. He's been through the movies. And he's walking home thinking what a nice day he had. He get home and he's sitting at his kitchen table saying, I've had a really nice day. Been through the movies, it's been the sunshine, I'm really like it. All of a sudden, there's a bang, bang, bang on the door. He says, who is it? And at the door, he says, I'm the big bad wolf. You're going to let me in. I'm going to huff and a puff and blow your house down. And Marco says, no. Go away. I don't want any. I'm not buying anything. So he goes and sits back down and then a bang, bang, bang on the door. Marco says, who is it? And the wolf, he says, I'm the big bad wolf. And I already told you I'm going to huff and a puff and blow your house down. If you don't let me in, I'm going to eat you. Marco says, no. I've got a nice straw house, so you're not going to blow it down. All of a sudden, he hears this, and he's blowing. And all of a sudden, Marco's house is start to shimmy and shake. And before you know it, here it goes again. Things starting to fall in on him. So Marco runs into the back door and gets out just in the time the whole thing she comes tumbling down. Marco says, so what am I going to do now? So he says, I know. I'm going to run to see Rocco, my cousin. So he run. Knock on Marco's door, let me in. Rocco comes to the door. He says, well, what's the matter for you, huh? You see what time it is? What's going on? He says, let me in, I gotta tell you. He says, lean against the door, trying to catch his breath. I gotta tell you, I went into the movies and I come home, I sit at my kitchen table, and all of a sudden there's a bang on the door. He said, big about a wolf. He says, I let him in. I said, but no. He says, a bang again. He tells me, let me in. I said, no. All of a sudden, he huff and a puff, and he blow the house down, and he ruined my whole house. He should have shambles. Rocco's going, you gotta be kidding me. He says, no. All of a sudden, there's a bang on the door. They look at one another. What's going on? Who is it? It's a big bad wolf. I'm here. Let me in. I'm hungry. I want to eat you, or I'm going to huff and a puff and blow your house down. Rocco says to Marco, no problemo, huh? We got a house made of logs. He's not going to blow it down. So they sitting there pretty sure of themselves, you know. And the next thing you hear is this, and the wolf, he's starting to huff and a puff and blowing the house down. Well, not too much is going on right now. And then all of a sudden the house is starting to creak. And then all of a sudden some of the timbers, they start to break. And all of a sudden everything started to shake. And they look at one another, Marco and Rocco, they start to beating feet to the back door. And they running out of the back door just as the whole house is coming tumbling down. Oh, what are we going to do? He says, we're going to go see Uncle Guido. They run to get to Uncle Guido's house, okay? They get to Uncle Guido's house. Uncle Guido, let us in. What's the matter for you boys? So you see what time it is? It's late. I'm going to bed. No, let us in. He opened the door and the two boys will run in. They say, you're not going to believe what happened. So they go through the whole story all over, up to the present time. And it says, boys, come and sit down. Take a load off of your feet. Is it going to be fine? Is it going to be fine? And they're telling him, but you don't understand, Uncle Guido. He's blowing the house down. He's going to eat us. There's not going to be nothing left of the family. We're all going to be gone. He said, Uncle Guido says, un momento, huh? And he pick up the phone, and he make the phone call, and he put the receiver back down. He says, okay, boys. And all of a sudden, there's a bang at the door. Marco and Rocco jump up from the table, they go to the window, they peeking out, and there's the big bad wolf. Banga. They open the door, let me in, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Well, first of all, they need a nice brick house now, so they're not worried too much, okay? But of course, banga, let me in, I'm going to huff and a puff and blow your house down. All of a sudden, he starts blowing, huffing and puffing, And he starts to blow, and all of a sudden, it's a big black limousine. She's pulling up in front of the house. And these two really big pigs get out of the limousine, and they walk up to the house. And they say to the wolf, "You better get out of here, or we're going to turn you into a rug." And the big bad wolf says, "No, I'm going to huff and a puff and blow this house down. I want to be some piggies." And the big pigs, they say, "I'm going to tell you one more time. You're going to get out, or we're going to turn you into a rug." Well, the wolf used to just ignore them. So what happened next? Well, bang-a-boom-ba-bum. There's the old wolf turned into a rug. And Marco and Rocco, they standing at the window saying, "I've never seen anything like that." And the big pigs, they walk back to the limousine and they get into the car. And they drive away. And they turned to Uncle Guido and they said, "Who was that?" He says, oh, that's the guinea pigs.